Hi, this is PXS again, mapping culture and the state of the world in 2024 in collaboration with Czech Fashion Council, supported by Czech Fashion Council. Today we're starting with demure. As you know, demure is the word frequently using right now on social media, especially on TikTok videos and so on. With this word, which is originally really beautiful, humble, simple world. Current culture changed this word and use it just like an overloaded, over-frequently used interjection, just like a side, demure, just like ironically. So it's really sad when the culture makes from beautifully humbled words and phenomena really emptied and dried out words. Very sad about it. Anyway, we continue with this beautiful record from the graphic design. I choose the cover of the new single by Public Memory, which is, by the way, wonderful, exponentially beautiful music project, in the chilly darkness of her room, because this cover combining something like post-punk, cyberpunk, cold era phenomena with energies, with new romanticized, new romantic scriptures, and so on. The grittiness, the dark, with some kind of paganism and romantic illustrations. Wonderful, wonderful work. The next thing I got for you, it's really important, it's that the current day, the music projects, the art projects, the people are asking and bringing up and coming with these pagan, feral, bloodlust actions and phenomena when they are claiming the songs and they are using the titles like this, like Blood for the Blood God, like the Wild God from the Nick Cave and the Betsy. This is from Health Collaboration, Blood for the Blood God. People are asking for the Blood God. People are asking for dark negative forces to take control. We could say because of the people are feeling empty, more and more confused and anxious, and through the holes in their beings, the negative forces is going in and, blending and melting and making their work. So in the times like this, when you got so confusions around you, usually what is by the hand, the first at the hand is, the anger and the shout, and it is all these forces, these mighty dark forces, and they just taking control because people like fast and simple solutions. So anyway, and hard solutions. We are living in culture like this right now, like it or not. But we got Halloween coming up. This is VHS or VHS franchise. The last VHS franchise is calling or titled VHS Beyond. Watch all the VHS franchise. It's really worth it. The last iteration is premiering these days in October, and you will see more why our Christmas coming up in October, especially on Halloween. As I mentioned before, when you got the situation, when all is mixing up, when the confusion is combusting, when so many eclectic phenomena are mixing up and you don't know what's going on anymore, then in a situation like this, you have to push the reset button or, reboost yourself. And usually you need for this reset something like the dark and light at the same time, you know. When you so that's why Christmas are coming in October. We got some more pragmatic answers for this, because of the end of the year looks pretty dark and pretty, you know, unstable. So maybe the right time when you could celebrate the real spirit and feel the real spirit of Christmas in this year is on Halloween, when the world is celebrating the connection between dark and the light. So I would say I put it more simple. In this year, Christmas are not about celebrating the light. It won't be enough. But this year, Christmas are about celebrating the connection between the light and the dark. And it all makes sense much more. So, celebrate the Christmas in October, especially on Halloween, and you can get all the full dose of the festive spirit. From the marketing phenomena and the hints, I picked and chose the project from Mischief brand, or MSCHF, which is beautiful conjunction of electronic devices, of fashionable devices, of ambassadoring and gaming. So when you upload your data for this project, you get the gift, and it's a really nice game. And I would say this is one of the really few jewels in marketing industries right now. Then we got the super mixes, and extra cross-pollination of genres, cross-pollination of mixes. So this season, Fashion Weeks, what is going on? The really brutal mixtures are coming up. So on the left side, you got a brand I think called 5000. It's a number. When you got a mixture of sportswear, tech wear, this Helgot, this formal wear, suits and colors and gothic makeup and gothic styling. And on the right side you get Colina Strada with all the superwear mixes of Middle Ages, cottagecore, and all this formal wear, classic wear, weird phenomena. Then some more examples. Colina Strada on the left, on the right is Fashion East fashion show, when you got all also mixtures of plain sided health and sports with the formal, decorated, celebrated, sci-fi, and all different phenomena. Then from the graphic design, I choose the Shani Oliver group, which are the guys from the H&M group. H&M, fuck H&M. It's the guys from HBA group. Shani Oliver and Anonymous, and wonderful graphic design, which it's combination of the stains and the lines, the vertical lines, and these cross designs and textures and so on. Then, really important, this is from the interview with Finnish Musicae, which is project from Scandinavian, and this is interview on Coaval magazine, so Coaval. The next thing, the echelon of irreverence is no longer fueled by sex, drugs, and rock and roll, but the things, really things coming up, and you are looking forward are not sex and drugs and rock and roll anymore, which usually aiming to put you down, but the things which are usually aimed to elevate you. So ashwagandha and all the beautiful super foods like maca, like Mosquito, like Blue Puma, like, I don't know, Cocoa, and, you know, turmeric and so on. Then Transcendental Meditation, or TM, or any kind of spiritual, you know, phenomena which are aiming to you know, put you up in your dimension, and infrared sadhanas and all these, you know, technological advancements towards the future. And at the end, I would like to say goodbye with this beautifully selected soundtrack, beautifully composed soundtrack for video game, which is EA Sports FC25, which is just usual, you know, a sports game, but the soundtrack is really wonderful selection from pop music to indie, alternative, and so on. Listen to this and have a great time, because the, you know, festive season is coming. See you next time. This is from PXS and Czech Fashion Council. Bye bye.